The mystery of the tree of knowledge. Imagine a perfect paradise, untouched by pain or sorrow. At the heart of this paradise stood a mysterious tree, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. But here's the question that has puzzled believers and skeptics alike for centuries. If God is all-knowing, why did He create this tree knowing Adam and Eve would disobey? Was it a test? A trap? Or does it serve a deeper purpose we've overlooked? In this video, we'll unravel the mystery of the tree of knowledge, diving into its history, symbolism, and profound impact on humanity. From the Garden of Eden to the cross of Christ and beyond, this story isn't just about the past. It's a mirror reflecting the choices we face today. Stay with us as we explore how this one decision in Eden set the stage for the greatest story of redemption ever told. The Garden of Eden, a sacred space. The Garden of Eden wasn't just any garden. It was paradise, a sacred meeting point between heaven and earth. Genesis describes it as a place of beauty where every tree was pleasing to the eye and good for food. In its center stood two extraordinary trees, the tree of life, representing eternal communion with God, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil, symbolizing moral discernment. These trees weren't ordinary. They represented profound choices. Eden wasn't only a place of beauty, but also a setting for the first great test of free will. Why did God place these trees in the garden, knowing their potential to change human history forever? The tree of knowledge, a gateway to free will. The tree of knowledge wasn't just about fruit. It symbolized humanity's ability to choose. By commanding Adam and Eve not to eat from it, God wasn't imposing arbitrary rules. He was offering a choice: trust His wisdom or define morality on their own terms. Free will is essential to love and genuine relationships, and God wanted Adam and Eve to choose Him willingly. But why allow the possibility of disobedience? Without it, there would be no real choice, and love without choice is meaningless. The tree represented an opportunity to trust God's plan over their desires. When they ate the fruit, they weren't just breaking a rule. They were declaring independence from God, seeking wisdom apart from Him. This act of rebellion marked the beginning of humanity's struggle with sin. A story of redemption, from one tree to another. Even as Adam and Eve faced the consequences of their actions, God's redemptive plan was already unfolding. Genesis 3:15 contains the first promise of a Savior, a descendant who would crush the serpent's head, foreshadowing Christ's ultimate victory over sin. The connection between the tree of knowledge and the cross is profound. The first tree brought humanity's fall, while the second tree throughout redemption. Through Christ's sacrifice, what was lost in Eden was reclaimed at Calvary. Why did God allow it? If God knew Adam and Eve would disobey, why allow it? The answer lies in His love and purpose. God created us for relationship, not robotic obedience. He knew we would fall, but He also had a plan to rescue us. Before the foundation of the world, the sacrifice of Jesus was already woven into His design. The story of the fall isn't just about sin, it's about grace. God's love was so profound that He provided a way back, even at great cost. The cross reminds us that God's plan was never about condemnation, but redemption, a way to restore humanity to perfect fellowship with Him. What does this mean for us today? The lessons from Eden aren't just ancient history, they're deeply relevant. Every day, we face choices that reflect the same decision Adam and Eve made, to trust God or follow our own desires. The tree of knowledge challenges us to consider, are we seeking wisdom on our own terms, or are we aligning with God's perfect plan? From the Garden of Eden to the cross of Christ, God's plan has always been about bringing us back to Him. This isn't just a story of the past, it's an invitation for the present. If you're ready to uncover the deeper meaning behind this story and embrace the hope of redemption, join us on this journey. It's a story of love, free will, and the hope of restoration. As we reflect on this, let us remember the words of Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your path. If this video gave you a deeper understanding of God's purpose, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who may have wondered about this question. Let's continue exploring the Bible together, uncovering its wisdom, history, and prophecy. Until next time, may God bless you and guide you in every decision you make.